I watched a podcast, Bill Maher's podcast with Brian Tyler Cohen. I don't know if you had a chance to see it. And I see a clip in it where Bill Maher is saying, geez, I was wrong. These tariffs aren't as bad as I thought they would be. When I drive around, I don't see people suffering. Everything seems to be okay. I admit that I was wrong. And I say to myself, well, first of all, what are you talking about? The American consumers like paying for this. What is Bill Maher talking about, and what happened to Bill Maher? Like, what are your thoughts on this?
I actually saw that clip. I
Yeah.
didn't watch the podcast, but I saw that clip. And my first thought was like, how can you be so dumb? Like, literally, how can, I mean, I get how like the MAGA people and the Fox News people buy that bullshit, but he should be a little bit smarter about it. But I mean, he's kind of lost the plot in the last couple of years. Look, here, these tariffs, and all the experts will say the same thing. You can read any publication, any serious economist. It's always delayed. The impact of these things is always delayed. The tariffs, the reason why Trump gives these companies months ahead notice, like, hey, these are going to kick in August 1st. Like he says it 2-3 months out. They buy up inventory is what they do before the tariffs go into effect. Every American company did that with China and Europe. They bought tons of inventory. It's also why, you know, a lot of the economy didn't tank as bad. It's always a delayed reaction. You're going to see it in the next economic data report on some of the consumer prices, but you're really going to see it in Q3 and Q4 is where the inflationary impact of these tariffs is really going to kick into effect, because companies will eat some of the tariffs on a temporary basis. They'll take a little bit of a hit in the short term to try and protect their consumers and their market share, but they're not going to do that over months and months. They might do it for a few months, but once the reality sets in that these tariffs are permanent and not going away, and once the inventory that they built up before the tariffs went into effect is gone, then the impact is really going to hit. And so, look, I don't know how you can sit there and go, the tariffs just went into effect like a month ago, and hey, it doesn't seem like prices have gone up that much. Well, first of all, they have. Check the price of coffee and things, other commodities, tomatoes, beef. You know, look, just take the price of oil and gas. So now Europe is going to buy all their oil and gas from us. What's that going to do for our market when huge multinational energy companies are now going to be selling our stuff to Europe at a higher profit margin? What's that going to do to prices here? All of this stuff takes time. So look, I predict Q3, Q4 is going to be dismal. And that's when these tariffs are going to take effect. But how you can sit there and go 1 month after the tariffs kicked in, hey, everything seems okay to me, anecdotally, that's just stupidity.
Agree.